When we talk about risk, the first thing that comes to mind is the potential to lose something or facing an unpredictable event. So risk can affect us as individuals or organizations, causing losses to our asset, health, or even life. So in the context of property insurance, risk refers to uncertainties related to cover perils such as fire, theft, or natural disaster that could damage insured property. So what is risk management? So in simple terms, it is a process of identifying, assessing, and addressing risk to minimize their impact and losses. So it is a systematic approach that helps individuals and organizations to protect their asset and ensure operational continuity. Next, what is the purpose of this study? The purpose of this study is to understand and apply risk management principles specifically within the context of property insurance. So through this, we aim to assess, identify potential risks that could threaten a property. By using tools like the risk matrix and risk management frameworks, we will gain a deeper understanding on how risks are evaluated and managed. For us as a student, this study is an opportunity to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills, as it will give us opportunity to transform theoretical knowledge into practical applications, preparing us for future roles in the insurance and risk management industries. So we also get hands-on experience with tools used in the industry and learn strategies to minimize losses effectively. From an educational perspective, I believe that our lecturers have the opportunity to evaluate how well we understand and apply the key insurance concept in a real-world scenario. Lastly, I'm going to introduce our chosen company for this study, which is Mastron Holdings Berhad, a leading manufacturer of steel poles and outdoor lighting products in Malaysia. Mastron was established in 2002 as Mastron Engineering Sdn Berhad and had since grown into Mastron Holdings Berhad. With its headquarters located in Puchuk, Selangor, the company operates across three main business segments, which is manufacturing, telecommunications, and also renewable energy. So their product range is impressive. In manufacturing, they have specialized in steel poles such as street lighting poles and flood lighting poles. In telecommunications, they have produced monopoles and smart telecommunications poles that integrate advanced technologies. Under renewable energy, they have developed solar photovoltaic system that converts sunlight into electricity. Mastron has achieved remarkable growth. In December 2023, the company has transitioned from the East market to the main market of Bursa Malaysia, showcasing its commitment to progress. It operates not only in Malaysia but internationally like Australia, Brunei, Korea, and also New Zealand. Financially, Mastron has been strong, reporting 148.8 million in revenue with a growth rate of 32.67% compared to the previous year. Additionally, its trading volume has increased by 67.20% on January 24, 2025, highlighting increased investor interest in the company.
I will present about problem statement. Mastron Holdings Berhad is a company that produces steel poles for street light, traffic light, telecommunication poles, and solar PV system, and other outdoor applications. Considering that Mastron Holdings Berhad is carrying out work related to steel poles, here we focus on three risks that Mastron Holdings Berhad will face in the future related to their property. First risk is fire risk. Mastron Holdings Berhad faces fire risk at its factory due to flammable material, improper waste handling, and human error. Flammable items like metal coating or lubricants can ignite from small spark if not stored properly. Poor waste disposal such as storing paper or oil cloth in unsafe container adds to the hazard. Human negligence such as leaving welding equipment unattended or using damaged tools further increases the likelihood of fire. Theft or property damage. The second risk that Mastron Holdings Berhad faces in the risk of theft or property damage due to property caused by the vandalism can result in physical harm to building, fence, sign, or store material, leading to repair and replace costs. Theft or alteration caused by vandalism may also destroy operation, as intruder could target manufacturing material, high-value metal such as steel or finished goods. This could lead to delay in factory operation, project setback, financial losses, and reputational damage to the company. The third risk is machinery breakdown caused by lack of periodic maintenance. Machines require regular inspection to ensure long-term functionality. Without routine maintenance, the component can become damaged or worn over time, leading to machinery problems that may disrupt production. Excessive use or exceeding the weight load of machinery can accelerate wear and tear, increasing the likelihood of damage. Additionally, improper handling or human error can contribute into machinery breakdown. Incorrect operation, such as setting incorrect parameter or using improper technique, may lead to equipment failure and production delay.
For my part I will explain what risk assessment is and how it relates to property insurance. Okay, let's start with the basic. Okay, risk assessment is the process of identifying potential hazard and evaluating the risk they pose. Okay, this helps businesses understand weaknesses that could increase the chance of damage. In property insurance, risk assessment focuses on protecting tangible assets like building, machinery, and inventory. Alright, so this is the framework that we chose. Okay, we selected this framework as it fit with the management processes practiced by Mastron Holdings Berhad. Okay, next move to this step. Okay, so the first step is we define the scope of the risk analysis to ensure a clear focus on Mastron critical assets such as the factory, machinery, raw material, and finished product. These assets are vital to the company's steel pole production by identifying risks like fire, theft, or machinery breakdown and linking them to operational goals. Mastron can better prioritize resources to minimize disruption and ensure smooth production to meet customer demand. Once the scope is defined, we move on to identifying the root cause of risk. For example, fire risk could arise from improper storage of flammable material or poorly serviced machine. Theft and vandalism risk might stem from weak security measures like faulty fencing or no surveillance. Machinery breakdown could occur due to a lack of maintenance or operator error. Understanding these vulnerabilities helps us to proactively address the issue before they escalate. Next, we predict the consequences of these risks. For instance, a fire could cause extensive damage to the factory and machinery, halting production and incurring financial losses. Theft or vandalism could result in stolen material or project delays, which may harm customer satisfaction. By assessing the likelihood and severity of this outcome, restaurants can prioritize high-impact risks and allocate resources to mitigate them efficiently. After predicting the consequences, the next step is to evaluate the identified risks against restaurant's tolerance level. For example, the company might invest in advanced fire suppression system, strengthen security, or ensure routine maintenance of machinery. A cost-benefit analysis ensures that these strategies are effective and economically feasible, helping restaurants achieve significant risk reduction without compromising efficiency. Consulting stakeholders is essential for a holistic approach to risk management. Employees provide valuable insight into operational risk, while insurers can recommend best practices such as installing fire safety system or anti-theft device. Suppliers can help address vulnerabilities in raw material procurement. By collaborating with all stakeholders, restaurants ensure that the risk management strategy is comprehensive and consider diverse perspectives. Finally, we implement the risk treatment plans. For fire prevention, restaurants can ensure proper storage of flammable material, conduct safety drill, and enforce maintenance schedule. For theft prevention, measures like improving perimeter security, installing surveillance camera, and strengthening access control can be taken to prevent machinery breakdowns. Routine inspection, operator training, and preventive maintenance are key. These actions enhance restaurant resilience and ensure interrupted operation.
Risk identification. First risk is fire, which is the hazard caused by hot work, such as welding.
This is the risk assessment survey form that we refer to.
Machinery malfunction, flammable chemical, and improper waste disposal. So the loss that will occur is property damage, operational disruption, financial loss, and injury to the worker. Second risk is theft or vandalism, which is consequences by inadequate security measure, high value material like steel, or surveillance system. So the losses that will occur is loss of material, increased cost, and damage to reputation. Last but not least is machinery breakdown, which is caused by lack of maintenance, excessive use, and operator error, which is loss to the production delay, increased repair costs, and loss of productivity. Next, we move to the SWOT analysis. First is strength, which is we will well-maintain equipment and fire system. Workforce excellently skilled in compliance with industry standard. Second, weakness, which is we lack of surveillance system to check against theft. Second, reliance on an older range of machinery, increasing breakdown risks. Third, opportunities, which is adoption of more advanced technologies such as fire detection, automation. And second, collaboration with security experts for enhanced protection. Last but not least is threats, which is rising case of theft targeting high-value metal. Then second, external risks such as vandalism and natural disaster. Second part is system modeling approach, which is the general use a system modeling approach for risk assessment by breaking down the complex system behavior under uncertainty into tractable components called dynamic process analysis (DPA). It plots input, process, and output to risk event, root cause, and the likely effect. The system modeling approach has made it possible to capture qualitative and quantitative risks, thus allow for a broad-based evaluation of the factors affecting system analysis in Mestron Holding Berhad for property risk assessment. For instance, Mestron can develop a model that describes the factors affecting property performance in a timely manner, including maintenance processes and environmental and market risk to manifest the vulnerability and prepare strategy to counter potential loss. The third analysis is PEST analysis. Another essential method the journal has mentioned is PEST analysis, which can classify risk along the dimension of political, economic, social, and technology environmental. This approach provides any organization with an overview of possible macro-level risks and vulnerabilities that may finally impact their strategic goals. PEST analysis can help identify risks such as regulatory change regarding the use of property, which is political, recession resulting in devaluation of property, which is in economic, urban development trends, shifting social, and progress in the technology of property management, which is in technological, for Mestron Holding Berhad. Utilizing this approach provides Mestron the opportunity to just offset exogenous factor and embrace the new opportunity that will increase the value of performance and resiliency in its property portfolio. Risk evaluation, which is the first risk is fire. The likelihood is high and the severity is also high, which is the action that we took is implement fire safety systems such as alarm, sprinklers, and extinguisher. Second, we will train employees on fire safety protocol and hot work handling. And third, store flammable material safety and conduct periodic audit. Second risk is theft or vandalism, which is the likelihood is medium to high and the severity is medium. So the action that we took is strengthen physical security such as surveillance system, access control, and fencing. Second, employ security personnel for regular patrols. And third, develop protocol for addressing theft or vandalism. Last risk is machinery breakdown, which is the likelihood is low and the severity is medium to high, which is the action that we will take is follow strict maintenance schedule for machinery. Second, train employee on proper machinery handling. And third, invest in spare part and backup equipment to minimize downtime.
There are 5 alternatives that can be implemented by Mistral Holding Berhad to reduce the risk. The first one is to adopt predictive maintenance technologies. Predictive maintenance minimizes machinery breakdowns risk by using IoT sensors, artificial intelligence, and data analytics to monitor equipment. This system predicts part failures, thus enabling timely repairs. Installing sensors on key machinery and partnering with technology providers will ensure smooth implementation of this alternative. Training employees to interpret data enables proactive actions that will reduce both downtime and cost. The second alternative to enhance fireproof infrastructure. Upgrading fireproof infrastructure safeguards facilities, assets, and personnel. Fire-resistant materials in storage areas, automatic fire suppression systems, and fireproof compartments prevent the spread of flames and reduce losses. This measure ensures safety, compliance, and quick responses during emergencies. The third one is strengthen physical security. Strengthening security deters theft and vandalism. Installing high-quality CCTV cameras, electronic access system, and anti-climbing fences secures premises and detects intrusions. Employing trained security guards ensure regular patrols, protecting valuable assets and maintaining smooth operation. The fourth alternative is establish a risk awareness program. A well-trained workforce reduces risk by identifying hazards early. Regular training on safe machinery use, theft prevention, and fire safety empowers employees to act effectively. Fire drills and emergency simulation builds preparedness, embedding a strong safety culture. Last alternative is secure insurance and build emergency funds. Insurance and emergency funds provide financial protection during crisis. Policies covering theft, fire, and breakdowns ensure quick recovery. Setting aside revenue in an emergency fund ensures liquidity during urgent situations, while regular reviews keep coverage aligned with evolving risks. We choose to implement the 3 alternatives out of 5, which is enhance fireproof infrastructure, strengthening physical security measures, and adopt predictive maintenance technology. These are the reasons why it is being chosen instead of the rest. First one is alignment with major risks. These strategies address the most critical risks faced by Mistral Holding Berhad as identified in the risk matrix, which is fire, theft, vandalism, and machinery breakdown. The second one is synergy with property insurance. This strategy supports compliance with property insurance policies, leading to potential premium reduction and faster claim processing. And the third one is cost effectiveness. While there are upfront costs, these solutions provide long-term savings by minimizing damage, operational disruptions, and reputational harm.
Next, I will explain about monitoring. The first risk is machinery breakdown, which is our early expectation, is to reduce the machinery breakdown caused by machine malfunction through an installation of sensors to check the machine condition and to ensure the maintenance once in 2 months. The actual result at the end is the machine malfunction only happened once when one of the machine was not functioning due to control system malfunction. The second risk is fire, which is the early expectation is to reduce the fire occur through an installation of fire protection system such as fireproof doors and barriers. The actual result at the end is the severity of fire occurred is reduced, but there was still a fire occurred in October 2024, involved serious injuries to 3 foreign workers and damage to the premise. The third risk is theft and vandalism, which is the early expectation is to avoid theft with CCTV camera and do the inspection on the system once in 2 months. Other than that, companies should hire a trained security guard to ensure the safety of the premise. The actual result at the end, which is there are no theft or vandalism cases happen in the premise since the security system are highly efficient. As a whole, the result for machinery breakdown, fire occurrence, theft and vandalism are reduced as what is expected from the early monitoring. Even though there were decrease to all of the risks, there are still insufficiency that needs to be observed and action taken to ensure the likelihood and severity of all of the risks did not occur in the future. The first recommendation, based on the result obtained, is to conduct a regular maintenance audit. To ensure the system is functioning optimally, regular audit has to be done to evaluate the performance maintenance system. These include measuring the quality of sensor data, the effectiveness of maintenance schedule, and to measure the accuracy or learning the model machines. Regular maintenance auditing, for example once in 2 months, will make sure the system to operate accurately and reliable in preventing any unforeseen problems to the machines. The second recommendation is to implement a fire-resistant coating and sprays. Materials such as structural steel or wooden beams that are usually costly or difficult to replace with fireproof alternative can be fixed with fire-resistant coating and sprays. By forming a fire-resistant barrier, this coating can prevent any necessary structure from igniting fire. The third recommendation is to hire well-trained employees. Other than AI power system security, physical and active surveillance, which is well-trained security guard, is necessary to deter vandalism and theft from happening in the premise. Companies should hire a well-trained security guard from an established security company that will ensure the safety of the premises and provide an adequate training so they will not have any lack of attitude such as sleeping at work.
To conclude our study, we have analyzed risk assessment strategies for Mistral Holdings Berhad, focusing on property insurance risks such as fire, theft, and machinery breakdown. We use tools like SWOT analysis, risk matrix, and predictive technologies to enhance decision-making and preparedness. To reduce the risk, we have implemented fireproof infrastructure improvement, strengthened security system, and also introduced predictive maintenance. These measures have significantly decreased risk occurrences, showing the effectiveness of our approach. Despite improvement, fire safety remains as a concern. So, stricter maintenance schedules, enhanced training, and continuous risk assessment are needed to ensure long-term resilience and risk reductions. All in all, a productive risk management approach ensures business continuity and aligns with industry standards. Risk strategies must evolve to address emerging threats. So the lesson from this study is to highlight the importance of strong risk assessment in protecting business operations. That's all from us. Thank you.